Welcome back. The gentleman sitting next to me is Chris Goforth from History in Nebraska. They did a name change recently, right? Used to be...
yeah, it used to be the Nebraska State Historical Society, and we rebranded to History in Nebraska at the beginning of May.
Excellent. Well, you've got with you here something fascinating, I think, the Nebraska quilt block. Hold
yeah.
You got the special white gloves on so it doesn't
there you go.
Contaminate it, right? But
that's right.
Talk about that, please.
So back in 1977, a couple of state senators decided that Nebraska needed an official quilt block. So you hear states, including Nebraska, having an official tree, official flower. This is the official quilt block that was designed back in 1977. They had the Lincoln Quilters Guild hold a statewide competition, and this is the one that was selected. It was designed by E.S. Dunklau, I believe from Lincoln, and this is on display now at the Nebraska History Museum with a new exhibit.
Now, go ahead.
Sorry, it's interesting because you said that it's the official state quilt of Nebraska, and like you said, state bird is popular, but state quilt I feel like is a little bit more uncommon to hear about.
You know, and if you do some research, there are some states that have really unusual state official somethings. Usually the birds, the flowers, the trees, we hear that a lot because most states have that, but there are some states that have some very unusual things. And quilts, I think, are something that are really important because quilts do a great job of preserving history.
Right, and as a matter of fact, I read on the website the art of quilting was an art form brought to Nebraska by our early settlers.
Yeah, it was, and it was brought to America. In fact, it's been in many, many generations. Quilters have a true passion for it. It can be a hobby, it can be a profession, but it really does tell stories of individuals, families, communities, and can hit on everything from special events in families to politics and things that are going on nationally, internationally, globally, and tell those stories in a unique way.
And this exhibit coming up starting today, you said? What can people expect?
Yeah, so our museum curator, Laura Mooney, has done a great job putting this together. It's called Color Quest. We have over 400 quilts in our museum, and we selected a key few that really tell their story through color and how color influenced the designs and why color is an important part of designing a quilt. And we have some great pieces to go along with that, including some interactives where people can come in. We encourage people to come in to help us build quilts, and we're going to build these quilts.
What a great way to get the community involved.
Yeah, and what we're going to do is build these quilts and then give it to children's charities to help out those in Lincoln to give them something for warmth when the cold weather does eventually come around.
Not just a name change at History Nebraska, but a lot of things changing in the community as well, Chris.
Absolutely. We want to be involved and help people out and help them learn more about the state's history at the same time.
Chris Goforth with History Nebraska, thanks so much for coming in.
Well, thanks for having me.
Thanks for bringing in the quilt from 1977.
Absolutely.
A great way to see history.
It'll be on display starting today at 10:30.
And you won't need the gloves today, it's going to be like 100 degrees.
Yeah, we're going to put those away. Yeah.
Thanks for coming.